Denzel, you get those pants at a discount, man?
Nah.
He's Tasmanian Devil.
We can get you a pair of those pairs if you're interested.
Well, you know, they don't fit me, man. They go with the Tasmanian Devil.
It's got the old school Jordans on.
Yeah, old school guy today.
What happened to your hand, man?
It got bruised real bad second quarter, and just they want to protect it and keep it protected for this weekend.
Just another thing. I mean, how healthy is this team? I know that there's a lot of guys that are pushing through and banging up, but it's a big week. I mean, how is the team physically?
Oh, physical. We might be a little banged up, but mental takes over that, and gives us physical strength. So it's Mississippi State week is nothing more to be said. It's a huge week for us, and we're getting ready mentally now.
This is your second season with this rivalry, first time you're playing in it. I mean, what does this rivalry mean to you? What have you learned about this over the course of 2 years for you?
Well, last year I didn't watch the game. I don't even know the score of the game from last year. But this year, it's huge because my teammates have been talking to me how bad they want this, and how bad they want to call this state theirs again. And it's that I take that personal because something that one of my brother's teammates demands or really extremely wants, then I take that personal to do everything possible to be able to provide that for them.
How long has this game been a topic for you guys, Denzel? I mean, Cody said y'all have talked about it quite a bit. I mean, it was like in the summer or
Well, we talked about it just as teammates, teammates and joking around with coaches and things like that, but never taking focus off the game that we have each week. But now the game is here, and we can talk about this game all we want now because it's the big game of the week.
When you watch Tyler Russell, what does he do well?
Well, he has great mechanics. He has great release. He's an accurate quarterback, but he's not real mobile, so we don't have to worry about that. And he doesn't like contact at all, so we're going to try and get some pressure on him.
What about their overall offensive line, running game?
We have a balanced offense, average line. We've seen better line this year, and great back and great quarterback and good receiver.
Every week, and we talked to you about this after the game, but every week y'all have had a tough loss. Y'all bounced back pretty well, being Vanderbilt against LSU, then Texas A&M beating Auburn. Do you sense that this team will be able to bounce back after a
no question about that. We play each game like it's our last game each week and get prepared for that game. And no matter what's happened in the past, no matter what's going on in the future, we're worrying about winning that game, and we have to do everything we can to prepare for that game, and that's what we do.
When it gets to the end of the season, when y'all look back at those close losses, you're going to think, man, we were right there at 3.
Oh, yeah. That's just, there's just some that we can feed off, during off season, Looking back onto the season, we can look back and say, man, we were that close from beating this team and that team and this team. We could have ended the season 8-3, 9-2. You just never know. But we just take that into next year's off season and build off of that and just use it as energy to vibe.
What kind of leader is Jason Jones for you guys?
Oh, Jason Jones, he's a great leader. Just like vocally and effort wise and energy wise, he brings a lot to the table, and he's a real good guy to look up to and a real good role model to try and model after.
How do you think this senior class will be remembered?
These senior class remembered as the foundation, what started this whole turnaround, and what gave us that, who took forward and stepped forward to help lead this team and help turn things around.
What would it mean to you guys as underclassmen to help send them to a bowl game?
Oh, I mean, everything. Those are our brothers, and, we want to send them off with a victory and a bowl game victory and, let them finish their season off great.
I know it's been asked you before, but what would a bowl mean for this program right now?
Right now, a bowl would be huge. It'll be complete 180 turn from last year or the year before, and huge for our fan base. Give them something to look forward to for next year, some anticipation, and that's what we got to get to.
Coach Womack, the version that we see of him is very deliberate, very straightforward. What's the version that you guys see?
Same thing, real straightforward, and he's going to get the best out of you, and he's a real loving coach, and he's a great guy to play under.
What's it like to play for the guy that kind of lays out the expectations and says, "Go meet him"?
What's up?
What's it like to play for a guy that says, "Here's what I expect you to do. Now go do it"?
Oh, it's just we're on a mission, and we got to accomplish a mission. He gave us goals. He always sets goals for us, and we got to try and go get those goals.
Thank you,
No
Denzel.
problem.
Thanks, man.
No problem.